Hello, my name is James and welcome to Mirror Domains Movie News for March 5th, 2020. And on today's show, we're going to be taking a look at Greyhound, a Tom Hanks World War II movie, and we'll do a trailer reaction to it. Because Tom Hanks back in a war movie, cool man, I like the sounds of that. And because the new Batmobile pictures have been out, everybody's been doing videos about them, I figure we would rank them. What was your favorite Batmobile? We'll do that on today's show. And Ben Affleck has come out and said that he's going to be working on a McDonald's Monopoly movie that's kind of interesting. Hocus Pocus 2 has found a director. And Antebellum has a new little trailer out that we'll finish off the show with a nice little trailer reaction to that. It's kind of like a nice little horror movie with Janelle Monáe. All right, that's it. That's what you're going to see on today's Mirror Domains Movie News. Let's get to it. What a great lineup we have here today, guys. Tom Hanks, come on. In a war movie, this is going to be epic. Now, as you know, I do like to pay attention to all the movie news headlines, and I do like to participate on online chats and such, so I figured I'd just turn on the camera and share my thoughts with you guys. If you don't know how the show works, you can look down in the comment section below where you will find time codes for each of today's stories. But first up, Greyhound with Tom Hanks. Now, Greyhound is a movie that's slated to be released May 8th, 2020. It's a drama, it's a war movie. The synopsis briefly reads, during World War II, a Navy skipper must lead an Allied convoy being stalked by Nazi U-boat wolf packs. So you kind of have to know a little bit about your history here. I'm not sure if this is based on actual events, reality. It may be. I'll have to do some more research into this, or maybe, you know what? Maybe you guys can help me out in the comments below as we take a look at this trailer. But you know, Tom Hanks, he's one of my favorite actors, and he's one of the best of all time. Him back in a war movie, I'm figuring that this should look fairly epic. So, with that being said, let's get ready for this trailer reaction.
Will rain hell down from on high.
Trailer for the trailer.
Dear Lord, let your holy angel be with me, that the evil foe may have no power over me. Into your hands I commend myself, my body, and soul. Amen.
Naval fights, like sea warfare, it's gotta be scary. Because if your ship goes down, then you go down, inspired by actual events. It's just...
Congratulations on your command.
It's very brave and ballsy to get on one of those boats and to know that you're going into hostile situations. Oh, it's Elizabeth Shue. Cool.
Air escort to Greyhound. You will now be out of range of air cover for the next 5 days. Safe travels to England. How many crossings does this make?
This was my first.
His first.
I got some.
Most likely a U-boat. He's trying to slip under us! Fire!
These visual effects.
We have a kill.
Distress rocket, sir.
Screenplay by Tom Hanks.
We have hits directly on the convoy.
The Wolfpack's haunting us.
Fascinating.
U-boat, starboard bound!
In 48 hours, we've lost 7 ships and 50 souls.
What you did yesterday got us to today.
It's not enough.
It looks like they're paying proper
Not nearly
respect
enough.
to the war. And that's my number one concern with all war movies. You gotta pay respect.
Target's disappeared, sir.
Greyhound, good luck surviving the night.
Here they come.
Did you see all that?
What are we gonna do?
Oh my
Rain
God.
hell down from on high.
Oh. Greyhound, June 12th. See, there it says June 12th. Why does IMDb give it as May 8th in the US? I'm going to have to take a look online to see the actual official release date. Here in the trailer's little synopsis, it says, it doesn't say either, which is kind of a thing. But what was your main takeaway from that? Is it going to be something that you want to see? What was the main standout? For me, as I said while I was watching it, the number one thing for me is that you have to pay proper respect to the war. I get it. It's a Hollywood war movie, so you have to kind of dramatize some of the stuff. But it looks like it's handling the material with respect, so I like that. Okay, here in the last credits it says, based on the novel The Good Shepard. So I'll have to take a look for that novel and see if you guys have any ideas to its story. I'm guessing it's probably like the Chronicles of the Captain's Log, maybe. We'll have to take a look at that. So the director, Aaron Schneider, I've never really heard of him before. I'm just looking at his IMDb credits here. He's only got 4 directing credits. Nothing really too big. He's only done another movie called Get Low, and that was a long time ago. So he's probably friends with Tom Hanks, maybe that's why. So it seems like Tom Hanks has his hands all over this. And as I said, it's got Elizabeth Shue in there, which is kind of cool. I like that casting. But it's mostly going to be about them on the boats fighting, sea warfare. That's just really, really interesting. What did you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments below, and we'll talk about it from there. Ben Affleck is in the news here recently. I'll just pull up a picture here. That doesn't do justice of you. Sorry, man. Ben, there we go. He's in the news. He's working on a new film about the Monopoly scam at McDonald's. Now, I would show you a picture of that, but I don't want to, get flagged for anything like that. I'll probably get flagged for the trailers, but I just don't want to get a strike for bad-mouthing McDonald's, because this is kind of a thing that I sort of remember in the headlines that it was a story where they basically said that you have a chance to win, but they really don't, because they only made like one or none of the big prize tickets. I'll just pull up the quote here that Ben had with Collider. It seems like he wants to work with Matt Damon on it, so that's interesting. Quote, Ben Affleck, we've gotten a new draft. That's really good. Hollywood's a weird place because the person who was running the studio when they bought that script just left the job, and the studio was going to make it but got bought by another studio. So there's these moments where things sort themselves out and you sort of see, is this still a priority, or really interested ideas, kinds of movies? I'm not sure whether or not McSam, what kind of priority it is. We're really liking it, but we're still developing the script. Yeah, so basically overall, close quote there, we're developing the script. Is this something that you want to see? I'm not going to dwell on this. It's kind of an interesting little note. I'm glad that Ben's working because, as we know, he's been having some issues again. And because of the fallout from the Batman debacle that he sort of had. But speaking about Batman, the new Batmobile came out yesterday, and everybody's been putting up their videos, and you can see, these long diatribes about this new vehicle. Do they hate it? Do they love it? Oh, it's just Fast and the Furious. And I like these pictures. I'll show you the pictures again here. But I wanted to rank these pictures today. I wanted to ask you, what was your favorite Batmobile? And I'll just lighten that last one up here again. Just to see, we can see a little bit more of it there. We can see that there's some weird lines. It's got a weird aesthetic to it, that it makes it look like it's sort of like a Ford Mustang-y kind of look, but then it's got these weird things over the wheels. The engine looks like a beast, though. I like the design personally. I want to know what you guys thought. Did you like the new design? And where did it rank? So that's what we'll do today. We'll rank the Batmobiles, and I'll just go through the pictures here, and we'll sort them out, because this one I'm digging. I'm liking it a lot because there's something grounded about it. There's something realistic, and I like that. Moving along here. Okay, there's the Batfleck one from the B vs. S Justice League's one. Did you guys like this one? This one was a little bit more like a tank, much more of that kind of long look. It looked like an amalgamation of like the older Tim Burton one and the Tumbler. What did you think about that one? And there is the Tumbler. I like that one. That's probably going to be maybe my favorite because it doesn't look Batman-ish. It doesn't look like it's got that long look. It's kind of got a practicality to it in the way that they explained it, and I like how the Batbot comes out as an emergency vehicle in the front, because when you watch the first movie, you never thought that was going to happen. But oh god, The Dark Knight is a phenomenal film. I gotta watch that movie again. It was just so great. Okay, and there's the Joel Schumacher Batmobile. Yeah, that one was just more flair, more just ridiculousness. Let's move on. And there's the Tim Burton one. When we first saw that, everybody was kind of like, whoa, weird, but it's kind of cool. It's kind of futuristic. It's gothic. It's not over the top with the fins. It's got the fins, but it's not over the top. Sentimentally, that would probably have to be one of my favorite ones because I like how the shields came up over it. I thought that was kind of cool. And of course, we have the classic one, the Adam West Batmobile. Obviously, that's not going to be your favorite because it's just so ridiculous. But you know what? In all seriousness, it's a car, and that's really kind of reminiscent of what we now have with the Batman with Robert Pattinson, his Batmobile. I'll show you that again. It's a car. We recognize it as a car first instead of a tank, instead of this kind of outlandish kind of vehicle. This one just looks like a beast, though. This one has to be up there as my number one. So, what was your favorite one? Let me know in the comments below. I'll rank mine right now. I'll tell you which one was my favorite. My favorite is still the Tumbler because, as I said, of all those things. Number 2 would have to be this one, the new Batmobile from the Batman. Number 3 would have to be the Tim Burton one, my sentimental pick. Number 4 would be the Batfleck one, and number 5 would have to be the original one, just because I can't let the Schumacher one be up before that one. The Schumacher one is the last one. That's my least favorite one. That's one, yeah, that's no good. But yeah, the Batman, this is something that I'm really excited for, and I can't wait to see it. What else? Yesterday, speaking of like this universe, Wonder Woman released a new picture of her beating up some thugs. I like that. That was always cool. Godzilla vs. King Kong released its running time. That's coming out in November. The running time is going to be 1 hour and 45 minutes, and that's a little bit shorter than King of the Monsters, which is good, I think. Godzilla vs. King Kong, November 20th, which is going to put it right close to Bond now. No Time to Die is going to be just 5 days before that. So, yeah, Godzilla vs. King Kong. I can't wait for this teaser that's going to come out soon. That's just kind of an interesting little headline that I thought I'd share with you guys. And moving into that kind of horror theme, not really too horror, Hocus Pocus 2 is finally going to be happening because they found the director for it. And the director is going to be some guy named Adam Shankman. Adam Shankman. Now, have you ever heard of him? Probably not. I was looking at some of his credits. Last year he did a movie called What Men Want, if you saw that. And he's done a lot of TV stuff. He's done some musicals like Hairspray and Rock of Ages. The main thing you need to take away from this, though, is that it seems like they found like the original cast that's going to come back, but it's not going to be a theatrical release. It's going to be more on the Disney Plus side. So it's not going to be in the movies, which is kind of weird if you're going to get all of those actors back that you should be able to put in the theater. I'm just curious to see if it's really going to happen or not. Who knows? Continue on with this theme. New Mutants released its rating. I've been following this New Mutants now for some time, and I've been really kind of digging what I've been seeing. And I'm really looking forward to going out and seeing it. The rating is going to be PG-13. That's no surprise. Some people wanted it to be R, and that's kind of a letdown for some people. But I feel like I don't think it really needs to be. Here in Canada, that would be a 14A. So that's the rating for New Mutants. The New Mutants. Anya Taylor-Joy. She's just phenomenal. Rounding out today, we're going to take a look at this trailer for Antebellum. Just kind of wrapping up that horror theme that we've been on here for the last few minutes. Antebellum is it's a kind of a horror movie that's got Janelle Monáe that's slated for April 24th, 2020 from the producers of Get Out. And I did react to the first little teaser, and I felt like this has just got kind of like a creepy vibe, that it takes place in different time, like it's in the past and now it's in the future, and Janelle Monáe is just phenomenally beautiful. So let's wrap up the show today by taking a look at this little trailer for Antebellum.
We're expected to be seen, not heard. But we are the future. Our time is now. I'm coming!
Yeah, it's got that.
Tell you're special. What is the plan?
We go tonight.
Okay.
The world has to find out about this.
So there's an escape happening in the past, and then she's like a public speaker in the modern times. Okay, that one wasn't as good as the original trailer. It didn't do a very good job. That one, I didn't like that too much, because in the original trailer we saw her working in the cotton field, and she looks up at the sky, and then there's like a weird flashing, and you see like this plane flying, and you're like, what's going on here? That one sold that creepiness and that kind of disjointed feeling. This one, not so much, but I'm still excited for it. I'm still excited for Antebellum. Let me know in the comments below if this one worked for you or didn't, if you heard about this, and if you really want to see it, because I still want to see it. And that's pretty much the way that it's been today on the realm of movie news and entertainment headlines. Let me know if you liked any of these stories and what was your favorite in the comments section below, and we'll talk about it there. All right, that's it. YouTube is recommending a video for you to watch right there, and you can see my latest one just right up here. My name is James, and you're watching Mirror Domains Movie News. If you've liked what you've seen, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe right there.